Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Trackies, the women's 100-meter heats are done and dusted, and I ain't gonna lie, all the women look good. They look equally good. I cannot separate any and say, you know what, that athlete looks a little bit better than the other one. No, they all look good. So I'm gonna start, of course, telling what I thought, but with each race. I'm talking about, Sharika Jackson, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, Shakira Richardson, and of course, Jose Talou. I want to tell you my thoughts on each round. So, starting with Heat 4, our first Jamaican that came up, Sharika Jackson. Now she walked away with this win, running 11.06 seconds. Now, what did I think about her race? This is typical of Sharika Jackson, in my opinion. We've seen it, especially, at our Jamaican trials, where she, executes a good drive phase and then literally shuts it down. That's literally what she did here. Absolutely phenomenal, and of course cruising to 11.06. Now coming up behind her was Michelle from Trinidad running 11.16, and Gina Luken-Kemper from Germany running 11.21 seconds. I found it interesting though that the commentators were finding every reason under the sun to say Shericka Jackson looked bad. They were like, oh, she doesn't look impressive. Her start looks bad. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, Sharika led the race from start to finish. And I literally mean from the dry phase, her first 30 literally was leading from then. And of course, she shut it down and she was still cruising and led. And they found every reason to complain about why she didn't look good and why everybody else is going to beat her. Interesting. Anyway, moving on to, another athlete I thought looked stellar, Shakira Richardson. Now, she took her heat running 10.92 seconds. Behind her was Natasha Morrison running 11.02 seconds. And from Italy was Dosso running 11.14 seconds, equaling her national record. Now, Chakis, this was the fastest, heat qualifier. And I have to tell you again, Shakira Richardson always looks impressive when she runs. She has that deceptive running style. So she looked very, very easy. I'm excited. And you know what? She didn't, run super fast in the heat. Again, run management in full effect. I'm loving it. All right. So moving on from, heat 5 into heat 6, we had Jose Talou come up here. And Trackies, she was bouncing like a gazelle. I love this new Talou. And of course, her execution in the race. She took the win, running 11.08 seconds. Behind her was Sha'carri running 11.12 seconds. Of course, Sha'carri is Jamaican. And from Hungary was Takacs running 11.18 seconds. Now, Trackies, I'm not gonna lie, so far, nobody is giving away anything. I love it. Now, moving finally over to the 5-time Olympic champion, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce came up in heat 7. And Trackies, she looked absolutely stellar. Start gun, bullet start gun. Who did say so? Who? Remind me again? Oh, nobody. Right. I bet y'all are eating your words now. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce came up looking so good. Of course, she got a phenomenal start. And again, shut it down and cruised literally to the end of the line. Typical, again, of what we see from our Jamaicans when they're executing, the first round. Again, giving nothing away. But what we know for sure is that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce has not lost her bullet start. So again, I'm absolutely excited, about the performances. So she took her heat, running 11.01 seconds to qualify. And of course, Mujinga Konbunji behind her from Switzerland, 11.08. And from New Zealand, Zoe Hobbs, 11.14. Now to round up the rest of the heats in, heat 1, we had Julian Alfred qualifying there, winning 10.99 seconds. Then Daryl Nita, 11.01 seconds from Great Britain. Then Gina Bass from Gambia, 11.10. And Frey from Switzerland, 11.26 seconds. Now in heat 2, Brittany Brown took that from Dina Asher-Smith. Dina Asher-Smith has to wash out. 11.01. She looked good though. I'm not going to lie. Dina did look good and she was cruising. You know what I mean? Qualifying 11.04 in second place from Great Britain. And of course, best 2 from Spain was third, 11.28. And the third and final heat, USA Boda took this, running sub 11 again. So it's not a buck-ups for her. So 10.98 to win. Tamari Davis came in second, 11.06. And from Netherlands, Sido qualified running a PB 11.11 seconds to qualify, and Rani from Belgium ran 11.18 seconds, a PB as well, to qualify. Chakis, I'm not gonna lie, again, all the ladies look good. They have successfully, navigated the first round, which is the heats, and they've just done enough to make it through to the next round. My only question though is I wonder how fast this track is. I can't wait to see, the men's finals, the men's semifinals, and the finals to figure out how fast, this track really is, so I can set my expectations as it relates to what I can expect, from the women when they turn up, in their semi and potentially, of course, their finals. What track is, we're not going to be able to separate them, unfortunately, until the semifinals. But I love it. It's exciting. It's thrilling. It's getting my blood bumping. You know what I mean? I am nervous as well from a Jamaican perspective, but again, very excited to see, the results at the end of the day. And of course, I'm standing behind my girls 100%. What do you think though? Sound off in the comment section below. Like the video and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.